what they are supposed to do, but
the pay is delay.
Delays and still are not appreciated. It's crazy.
This thing, the way he's talking, is just moving my mind to the government sector, because I'm not shut down check on time. But anyways, yes, I still don't know what it is he's trying to say, and I want to. If you also want to know what he's trying to say, then click on that notification bell, like, subscribe, and then as we are having the conversation, you can leave your comments in the comment section. This is Bakulap here on Steeze TV. My name is Sedi, and I always do this with a sweet.
Lantern.
Yeah, so Bright, tell me, what are you trying to say? Because you're talking about people not getting paid on time, people doing their work by years and not getting paid.
Okay, so this man has expressed his feelings on how people do so many people's jobs and are still paid for one person's job. And even that is mediocre. The pay is small.
So one person is multitasking, but yet the pay is small. It's very, very small.
Yes. So, and it happens everywhere.
Yeah.
It actually happens everywhere. A lot of people are going through it. And then with what he's saying, what he's basically saying is that a lot of people are saying that Ghanaians steal from their employers when you go to the warehouse and all those things. And they're saying that you are not paying the people what they need to be paid. And then when they take a step, you come out and say they are bad.
It's true.
I mean, what do you expect them to? I'm not saying they're stealing is bad.
It's good.
What you are doing is bad. There is a video where he's expressing how he actually, like, you can see the frustration on his face and then how passionate he is about this thing. Let's watch the video.
From today, I want you to start seeing things differently. I hate to see the fact that people will come from abroad and set up companies and factories here and always be calling Ghanaians bad names for being bad workers, for being dishonest people, and Ghanaians steal from their employers. There's a reason why these things are happening. There's a reason why, and I'll explain in this video. I know a friend who works in a restaurant. His job is to be a chef, one job, and he's paid 650 cedis a month. Ask yourself, how much is transportation? How much is feeding? How much are you going to pay for rent, utility, water, and all those things? If you have a family, how would you feed them? Let's put that aside. 1 month, he started working in this restaurant. He was a chef. After 2 weeks, the waiter quit the job. So the same person is the chef, cooking the food, and also serving at the same time. After 1 month, the cashier quit her job. So the same person is the chef, is the cashier, and is the waiter. He is doing 3 people's job and you are giving him 1 person's salary. At the end of the day, when the person goes to do sales or accounts and there's a short or maybe there's a payment mistake, you have to deduct that money from their salary. So if someone pays by Momo and he checks and he confirms and the money doesn't reflect in the boss's account and he goes to do the accounts, they'll deduct that 100 cedis from his salary, which is 650. He will get 500. Imagine if you make 4 mistakes in a month, it means your salary is gone. Let's be sincere with ourselves. There are no laws in Ghana protecting workers, especially. And I have to voice this thing out. As an artist, I'm not focusing on doing only music. Back in the days, people who did music, they were focusing on social issues and problems. I think it's about time our government will rise up to ensure that people who are working for others are well treated. Most employers don't treat their workers well. So if an employee in your company is doing 3 people's job and you are paying the person 1 person's salary, how do you expect them to survive? Because if I am doing 3 people's job and at least you are giving me 2 people's salary, I can understand. But if I'm doing 3 people's job and you're not bringing in extra people to help and you are still paying me 1 person's salary, why wouldn't they steal? Why wouldn't they start stealing from your company? Because you're not treating them well. And the working hours are crazy. They have to go home late. They have to come back early. How would they even have the mental health or the stability, the stamina to serve customers? I think it's about time. All employers should heed this. This is something that is happening. I have countless of reports from people who are working for foreign companies and they are going through hell and their salary is bad. Their salaries even come 3 months late and all that. These things are happening in Ghana. So if we want Ghanaians or if we want foreigners or companies or employers to stop complaining that Ghanaians are stealing from their businesses, and employers must also change their attitude and make sure there are good conditions for employees to feel at home. So when they are working, they'll pour their heart. They can't come and stress and toil and get peanuts and you expect them to be loyal and honest. It won't happen. Share this video if you like what I'm saying. If you have also experienced such a thing, working for someone, put it in the comment section. Let's share so it can go high up to the hierarchy, so the government and people who are the stakeholders can do something about this. Let's help Ghana. It's not helping the image of Ghanaians for employers and employees. Thank you.
Oh, so I feel like from what he's saying, it feels like he has witnessed it. It might not be that, it might be that he hasn't experienced it, but he has seen how some people are like are being treated.
An example,
exactly. And it's so true, because I know of like places whereby let's say the person came to do editing. Person is doing graphics, the person is doing motions, camera. Person is doing a lot of things which wasn't part of the person's job. But yet their contract was like, you come and do editing, I pay you 1,000 cedis. And then the person is doing the job of all these people. Yeah, okay, in the company, if you employ people that do that, you will pay them. So why don't you add that money together and give to the person, since the person
at least give the person a raise.
Exactly. And I feel like people learn different skills for a reason. So that I can do all these things, so that he will have the money to himself. Because if it's going to be that I'm going to learn all these skills, then you come and use me, you not pay me for the other service I'm also rendering, then why don't I keep my skills to myself? Yes. I'll just come and do one thing. Meaning, if you can't mean I'll be like, I can't do it. Because
if I do, go and call another person and give the money to the person. It. Because if I do it, you will not even
appreciate or even tip the person. I know money be crap, but you get it. You know? It makes the person at least my boss sees my effort. Like,
exactly. And then when it happens like this, when the person is working, the person brings out all in all. But if you want to use the thing, say there is no job, if you go, another person will come.
Yeah, you're trying to be smart.
You are trying to be smart.
Share.
Also,
because like it is really bad. Me, these things I've seen it. It's in every part of like every sector. You see some. When it comes to being what do you call it, a sales girl, working in the office, doing an office job. Like every sector, we have things like that going on, and I mostly see these kind of things in the government sector, because I feel like
government.
Yes.
Private it happens more in the private sector than the government. Yes. It happens more in the private sector than the government sector.
Really?
Yes. No, the only problem with the government sector is most of the time their pay is delayed.
Yes, so I'm like, with the pay delaying, it's with the government sector. So the government sector, you can work. Your pay can come after 6 months. And at times, that 6 months, the pay that is coming is not the whole 6 months pay. Maybe 4 months pay never. You get it? But with the private sector, like you were saying, they can pay you on time, but the amount that like they won't appreciate you for what you are doing. They can pay you on time. Maybe I'm paying you as editor. Every month I'll pay you the amount I'm supposed to pay you. But the extra job that you have done, they don't pay you for that.
Why do I feel like the government sector pays more than the private sector? Because the private sector, it's a one-man business. And the way CEO, most of the time, no drain the home.
Oh, but I feel like it depends on the company.
Yeah,
the company we are working with. Some companies pay very well.
Depending on your position.
Yeah, exactly. Some people, like some companies, they build themselves to a point that...
security men, security men who are from...
Those people, they take money.
Wait. Security men who work for government entities are paid more than security men who work for private entities. Oh.
Really?
Yes.
Why, do you know any security man that's...
That is it. It's there.
Oh, yeah, that is it.
It's there.
It is there. Oh, but I know someone that used to work at Nestle
Ghana.
That is a government.
Yeah, that's a
exactly. Over there, he was paid very well, but his problem was that another person from a different country came to Ghana to work. So like I say, one said, you see, they collaborate with other countries. So I'm coming from maybe Togo and working in your country. So I am working for my people, but in Ghana. Yeah, so I just remember that Nestle is not government. When I know Nestle is government, I yeah, so it is not government. And even with that, I know someone that works there. The same position with somebody who has also come from a different country to work there. The same position, but he's working on behalf of their country, but in Ghana here. And then they are paying them differently. They're paying the one who is from a foreign country more than the one in Ghana.
Ghanaian.
And I'm like, why are you paying a person like that? So what if I'm like, hey, me, I'm Ghana, I won't tell me like this amount. So I'm going to store the products and sell it. Honestly, if it's me, maybe your product now at home. Because
this is your credibility at doing this thing, my dear.
Oh no, but like normally, if I'm doing something and then like
no, but even if the pay is enough, let's say
no. And what the pay being, you're supposed to be fair over here.
You don't know why they're paying.
And I'm saying that
maybe
because I am foreign and relax. Let me finish.
Okay.
It's because the person is foreign, right? And they're trying to keep that kind of relationship. I'm person may lose that partnership with that country. So they pay you well, and then it might also be that maybe the currency, almost as more currency now is so the more it is over here, or it is normal price. No, but we are in Ghana here. We are in Ghana. Me, who is I won't think far and be like, okay, what's he say or no. It's the amount I'm seeing is what I'm going to use to.
What if they are in the same position? You know, people can be in the same position, but the person's educational background is higher than the other person.
Now, they have the same educational background.
I'm
telling you, I'm the one telling you my story, and I don't know. Is it your story?
This one, dear.
Is it your story?
This one, dear. You don't know the other person. You said somebody from another country. You didn't say another friend from another country. You said somebody from another country came, and they are paying the person more. This one, yeah.
Wait, right? Yeah. I'm telling you that someone I know that works there, the one that told me. So I'm telling you what the person told me. And it's like, Chinchina, you want to disagree with me?
He might not know the person's educational background.
He knew.
You don't know.
He knows.
He doesn't know. He's just jealous.
No.
That is one thing about Ghanaians.
Hey, babe.
Just jealous.
Yeah, so like when he notices that, we are all doing the same job. We hear the same thing, right? And at times, I even bring more deals than you. And I'm not seeing then Ebanesa, I would work remotely. You get it? So he stopped doing like being in the office, like being at one place, and started working remotely from home. So he takes other gigs. He does it. And then when there's something for them to do in the office, they forward his through the email. Then he just does it. And he noticed that one call was even helping him. And like it all boils down to me saying that if he was appreciated enough, right? He would have come, like he would have stayed in the office. So in case of emergency, online, the network has jammed, he can come to the office and come and do. But because who say, like you guys are not really giving him the amount that he needs, like more should I appreciate him. So I was like, okay, then let me work from home. And see, even if you send me work, like I can be like, me. So at my own leisure time, I can do the work. You get it? I can be like, next week, and I say,
media, but this I don't have a lot to say about it, so.
Oh no, but wait, dear, this thing I've seen like people complain about it a lot. Like mostly those people that they do sales, what because or pack nyama or sound on pack or ton nyama. Almost on by secretary or by church of book money. Or nyama baby. You get it? Yeah. So please, mom only business. The company owners, the big business owners, the government sectors. But let's remove government from because you're like government also pays well. So let's make it like the big private sectors and big business owners. If you employ somebody in the contract, if I say if the person helps you with something, appreciate the person. The least you could do is to appreciate the person. You get it? So just to cut down people complaining all the time and ejuma obi ba so pe ejuma na man ejuma na oye me say. Just to put all that aside is to prevent all those things. When they do something, just appreciate them. You are all going to live peacefully. Because exactly. So guys, you can leave your comments in the comment section what you think about this story. And as you're doing that, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells to get notified when I post a video. This is Bacola here on Steeze TV. My name is Selling as usual. I do this with the sweet land. Until then, bye. And happy Easter, guys.
Yeah, happy Easter in advance.